Hi guys, welcome to another ZenlerFBH. So in this one, what we're going to do is someone needs some advice. So I'm not sure I'm pronouncing this right, but it's an Inav Avni, and she's mentioning I've noticed that quite a few visitors to my website each day, but there's hardly ever any kind of interaction, so no one opts into freebies and hardly anyone checks out my courses. So what advice can you give me from your own site for something you do that always gets results? Right, so that's a big flag straight away. Always gets results. Now you always gets results is a kind of like this kind of magic thing. This always gets a result. Unfortunately, there is no always gets a result. You can make sure of certain things to give yourself more visitors. One is you could actually start doing Google ads, you could do Facebook ads, but if you're talking about free traffic, organic traffic, you need to put some work in there. You need to build up your social media. You need to, if you've got any Facebook groups, which you should have, you should start to build them up and actually interact with people and then get people to come across. Now, if you're telling me that you've already got lots of visitors to your site, how are you receiving that data? Is that through Google Analytics? Is that a Facebook pixel? You know, what are those people looking for? Why are they coming to your site? Maybe they're coming to your site and they're expected to see something else, so it's maybe misleading for them. How does your site look? Have you got things like pop-ups coming into the page? And I know you have, because I've read the posts. So is that putting people off? Generally, I do not like to use pop-ups. I prefer to have an inline form where people can fill information out, which we'll look at in a second. But clear wording of what you're trying to get across to people is the most important thing. And what we're looking at here is less than 1 second before someone jumps off of your site. If you are using things like Google Analytics, check how quick they bounce out of your site. That can give you an indication of whether they've read the first line or the first few words, depending on how it's written, is to how quick they leave. It might not capture or give impact in that first title or strapline or subtitle that you're using. So these are things that are key. Is it very impactful when someone comes in? Can they know what it is that you are trying to sell them or talk to them about? Can they get that information in 1 second? Is that 1 second going to be enough for them to look at those first few words and carry on reading to find out the information? And this is key. When someone, new person or cold lead, lands on your site and they don't know anything about you, then they're going to be looking at information that gives them the most information as possible for when they land on the site. So I've not looked at your site before, so it's going to be quite interesting to see my initial feedback from it. But I've looked through some of the posts already. I've tried not to read too many of them because I don't want to be I don't want it to change my first opinion on what I'm looking at here. So we have this site here, Untangled Coaching. So it does explain, but straight away I'm looking at this and yep, this is not capturing me. This is not capturing me at all. Although it's nicely laid out and you've put seen on CBC News, Fox, NBS and ABC, and you've got a nice photograph of yourself there. Maybe overuse of the photograph. I would prefer to just leave it in this book. And also you're doing the standard thing that should not be done on sites, and that is to use all these different colors or these different fonts going in. I can see you've used the same font through here, which is very good. Also, you've stuck with the initial kind of, it hasn't changed much from the initial template that we supply you, and I would suggest that you do change that quite a lot. I'd also get rid of this up the top here or make your logo bigger. If you need to know how to make the logo bigger, you can go into the NZ Masterclass bundle at tutorials.newzenler.com. Go and join that NZ Masterclass bundle, go into the Zenler extras, go into Ninja Tricks, and you'll see how to increase your logo size, because I can see that's why you probably put it up the top here, but it doesn't look good in the top. This is my impression, right? So this is personally, this is what I feel. The other thing is the impact that you're getting from this page. So straight away, I've looked at this page and I probably would have bounced off it probably in about a second. You have got confidence empowerment coach. So that explains what you need to do. I don't think you need to put your name in here. You can have that on further down if you want to, about me, which you've already got. So you don't need to have it up there. And this is your key lines here. Beyond negative self-talk and limiting beliefs, journey into self-empowerment. I probably just have something like something more snappy than that. I think even journey into self-empowerment or self-improvement would be better than having this line first, but entirely up to you. So this is really cool here. Needs to be bigger, just more impact when you come in. Now I'm going to show you a site in a second, and then you're going to see the impact that you get from that site just by using some things like background colors and really kind of contrasting colors against it, and you'll see what I mean. In fact, I've got my site here which isn't finished, and now you've got a pop-up. That pop-up came into this page probably about 5 to 10 seconds, and that's not a bad thing to have, but it annoys me personally. I don't like these things, so I close that down and you lost me. Whereas if it was in the page, which you've got down here, they can just sign up. I would keep that in the top. Now I'm going to show you my site that I'm working on, that I've already got people coming into, and I've done very little marketing on it. Yeah, I'm in the process of bringing students across from another site that's a similar niche and bringing them across into it, but no promotion at this point, and I haven't even produced any video links to it yet. So let me just show you my site, and then you'll sort of see what the difference is between the sites. So I have my site here, which has just been set up. Now straight away, that's bang, it's impact. You know, people are excited because they can see imagery and a fusion of organics. Now what I've also got down here, you can also see there's a bit of animation going on, which is always a good thing to catch your eye. And the other thing down here is I have this coming soon subscription. I haven't launched this course. There's nothing available apart from a free beginners course, and they can put their email and their name in there to register to sign up. So straight away, I'm asking nothing in return. I'm not using the normal registration for the page. I'm just putting a form in here where they can register as leads to my site. Now further down, you can see I've got a nice little punchy dragon in here, and I've got take the all new ZBrush course for beginners and free ZBrush course, and this is how I'm bringing people in. I've got my freebie on this page, and I'm looking through yours. You said you've got freebies. This says free download here, but it's just not hitting me. We look at the difference between the two, it's just not, and this goes into a funnel. So once I hit here, it goes into my funnel. This is a proven result. This works. If you want a result of a page where it does work, this is it, because it's giving me, and this goes into a funnel where they put their name, email, and then they run through the video series which I've got for them. Your download, maybe make the buttons a bit bigger so you can sort of see nice big buttons, a bit more impact, lots of contrasts of color, really important. And those impact lines, you know, those impact lines that you've got, free ZBrush course, it's actually bringing people straight into it because it says that. You've got the all new, you know, powerful words I'm using here. And then I've got this. I mean, people that come into my site are going to be into ZBrush, so they're going to see ZBrush, and then they're going to be interested by the word biomechanica and biomachina. In my particular niche, these are keywords that people would pick up on. Right, so that's one thing. It's all a bit kind of grey, soft. There's no kind of impact in there, and this will be a big thing. So what I suggest you do is go in, make a clone of this homepage, like vamp it up, you know, real high contrasting colours. Make your all these fonts much bigger than they are now. You can afford to come up a lot. Get rid of this photograph. Use a nice background image behind there. A lot of powerful contrasty colours in there. Definitely, maybe change this so it more matches this, and just be a little bit bigger, and just use some colors there. Stay away from those grays. Just make it a bit more impact in the colors that you're using, because I don't see any kind of your colors that you've got in the logo. You've got these kind of greens in here and these yellows and this red in here. These should be echoed throughout the site to bring the whole thing together, and this will make a big difference to this home page. Now the other thing is, you're saying, why aren't people seeing my courses? Well, let's just go to my main site, and then you can have a look and see what I've got. This is a working site. This works and makes a lot of money. And you can see in here I've got all my courses. I do not, this is my master course, so this is the one that I sell a lot of, so it's in here and it talks a lot more about this course and what they're getting. And this button, these buttons go through to the same course. There's one link, and then I have the rest of my courses down here. I have the courses on this page, and the reason I have them on this page is people can click through and they go straight through to that course, you know, and then they can buy it from that course. So it's impactful, it's on the home page. I don't expect people to go through clicking courses and then go in there and look through. These should be featured, even if you use the course block, on the home page so people can see the content. Not only that, I can see you've got some really nice colors in here as well inside of here, so why not get them onto the home page? It will just make your home page look a lot more colorful for starters. So I think you need to really push with these things. I haven't looked through any of the others. You've got some testimonials in here, and this looks really nice. Again, it's a little bit this is a major thing, so you need to go to our YouTube channel and you need to check out the live builds that I've done. So if you go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/Zenler, you want to come down to our live builds, and what I do suggest you have a look at is things like this empowered parent video, and this not the ukulele one, the Ingalls Killian site here. These are two full live design builds that also talk about the actual impact that titles and subtitles or straplines have on a website. You'll have a look at what was done before, similar to yours, and then you'll have a look at what we've done afterwards to really give it a bit of pizzazz. So definitely that's for you to check out. So hopefully that's going to help you, Inav. If I pronounced your name right. And yeah, just go with it. Criticism is really good. You need criticism to move forward. You need people looking at your site. You've already got people commenting, so have a look at what they're writing as well, because they'll be giving you their view from first viewing your site. And remember, you want to bring new people into your site all the time, so this first impression is key. So hopefully this helps you, and yeah, and good luck to the future. Let us know how you get in. Maybe post an update asking people's opinions on what it looks like. I will notice it there. Just tag me in there, David Zenler, and I will then have a look at it and see how you've updated it. Okay, so hopefully that helps you.